You have stepped into the world of amazing plants. For centuries, plants have been used to beautify man's surroundings, for food, shelter, and to heal the sick. And like Socrates, who was executed by drinking poison hemlock, man has discovered plants have a lethal side too.
This is the Anansi Spider Song. I liked this delightful melody so much that I had a music box made for Geoffrey. Alas, I never gave it to him.
No tribute pleases an angry god better than a blood sacrifice. Fortunately for man, there are benevolent as well as vengeful gods. Plato first coined the word mythologia, or the telling of stories. Fictional or historical, myths are a universal creation. They attempt to explain the unexplainable, the world, God, monsters, man's very existence itself, and death. From a 60-foot giant squid that can pull a small fishing boat into the depths of the sea, to the 2-inch poison dart frog that carries enough poison to kill 1,500 people, nothing is stranger than the animal kingdom. Is it any wonder that the ancients worshipped and feared these strange beasts?
Mary Elizabeth sent me this recording of songbirds. Since I always stick my nose in the ground instead of in the trees, I haven't the foggiest which bird is which.
Death comes uneasily to the mind of man. Burial customs throughout the world arise from the belief that the survivors can secure life after death for the deceased. You will find here that man has conceived of many ways to honor the dead. Much of what we know about early man comes from burial sites, but not without a price. Eternal life was the sustaining ideology for many ancient cultures, and they went to great lengths to prevent their dead from being violated. Venture on if you will, but beware the curse of the tomb. Your desiccated corpse lies lifeless on the floor of the museum, while you are a prisoner of this vessel.
Shivers, do you dare enter the Museum of the Strange and Unusual? You might never make it out alive. You are about to be locked up in the Museum of the Strange and Unusual. Alone. Or are you? Only the most fearless dare play, because you may never make it out alive.
Man has taken it upon himself to penalize his fellow man for every conceivable offense, many trivial. Historically, singing insulting songs in Rome, injuring a cat in Egypt, and even selling bad beer in Babylon could bring the death penalty. You are now entering the unfathomable depths of the sea, where countless ships have sunk, taking with them untold riches. The wisdom known only to the ancients may also reside here, in the lost city of Atlantis.
I'd like to dedicate this piece to the mysterious young man who keeps following me around. They are evil! And I feel the presence of... I'm not sure. I must investigate the second floor. The puzzles. When I created them, I never stopped to think they would be an obstacle in the event of some terrible occurrence. And the book, Egyptian Hieroglyphics Explained,
Not in its place in the library, but
face down here on the office floor. And oddly, one of the pages is torn out.
Closer. Closer. Help me.
I'd like to dedicate this piece to the world's greatest museum of ancient artifacts. While I was in Jamaica, I was so enchanted with this rendition of a children's nursery rhyme that I recorded it.
Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I."
When Geoffrey was tiny, I used to repeat this rhyme to him.
Well, little Tommy Tucker says for his supper, what shall he eat? White bread and butter.
Little Tommy Tucker.
Oh, how will he cut it without a knife? How can he marry without a wife?
Little Tommy Tucker, yeah.
I never did get the chance to do any archaeological work in the American Southwest, but this tribal chant intrigues me. I became familiar with this piece when the Mexicans worked here. I missed them. Now I have only my own tired voice to keep me company.
Man creates in order to improve his existence. However, many of man's early inventions became lost. During the Dark Ages, an inventor whose creation seemed a little too ingenious could be accused of collaborating with Satan and consequently burned at the stake, or worse.
The heretics that lay beyond hath driven out all of the gods save Aten. So begins Egypt's decline. If thou art wise, thou shalt know that the names of this pharaoh and his queen be placed forever in shame on the columns of Ra.
Huh? Don't.
The world's greatest mysteries are merely puzzles waiting to be solved. The puzzle room is Professor Windlenot's favorite exhibit. If you can solve the last puzzle here, you will have discovered the museum's most precious secrets.
The Ixupi. Someone has released them from their vessels. Never has anything been so evil. A name written in the lift. Merrick. Who is he? One of the missing youngsters? Here in my museum? If so, are they both here? Can they still be alive? Evil entities attacking from everywhere, robbing me of my life essence. I can't seem to find the right vessel for each Ixupi. Without it, they can't be captured. Without it, I am doomed. Get back! Get back! Get out of my museum! Oh, I wish I never brought you here.
You are now in the world of the shaman, or witch doctor, whose purpose is to act as intermediary for gods and men. The shaman acts as doctor, frightening evil spirits away from the sick, or officiating in the practice of human sacrifice to pacify angry gods. There will be no peace for you in this prison until another releases you from this vessel. Perhaps you should try again. Since 1947, when American pilot Kenneth Arnold described what he saw as, "They flew like a saucer would if you skipped it across the water," man has reported thousands of UFOs. Hysteria? Then why do we find flying saucers creeping into prehistoric cave paintings 7,000 years old, and giant Nazca markings in the deserts of Peru that can only be seen from thousands of feet in the air? As you investigate further, you'll discover we are not alone. Welcome to Professor Wendell-Knott's Museum of the Strange and Unusual. Unfortunately, the museum is still preparing exhibits and hopes you will visit when we open sometime in the near future.